Hello and welcome to the third part of the tutorial series for the COVID-19 simulator developed as part of the EUVABECO project. In this tutorial, we focus on the timing of a measure to demonstrate that even a short time shift can have a significant impact. In this scenario, we simulate a lockdown during a historical wave of infections in Luxembourg during fall 2020. Specifically, a baseline scenario without additional measures is compared with two counterfactual scenarios in which a lockdown is introduced earlier or later. For this, we choose the time frame of interest, 1st September 2020 until 1st January 2021. Then the Scenarios button next to the date field with the cogwheel icon is clicked. As a result, three selection areas open below the date settings. In the left-hand area, the section Transmission Scenarios RT is displayed. Here, up to 3 transmission changes can be defined. To add a new change, the Add Transmission Change button is clicked. An input field opens in which the start date of the transmission change is set to 15th October 2020. This date defines the reference date to which all later time shifts refer. For now, no changes are made and the Simulate button is clicked. After a short simulation run, the results are displayed. Next, the Save button is selected to save the simulation under the name Baseline. In the next step, a new scenario is created. To do this, in the existing transmission scenario, the lockdown minus 40% is selected, while the start date remains unchanged. For the lockdown duration, 14 days are selected. All other settings remain unchanged. The Simulate button is clicked again, and once the results are displayed, the simulation is saved under the name Lockdown. To create the third scenario, the type of measure remains lockdown minus 40%, while the start date of the measure is shifted by 7 days to 22nd of October 2020. The duration of the lockdown remains at 14 days. All other settings remain the same. After clicking Simulate, the results are displayed and then saved under the name Lockdown plus 7 days. After completing these steps, 3 scenarios are available: the baseline reference scenario, a lockdown scenario, and a scenario in which the lockdown starts 1 week later. Under the heading Simulation Results, the scenarios can be compared. Clicking on Compare first displays the currently open simulation. Previously saved scenarios can then be added using the Add Comparison button. This step is repeated until all 3 scenarios are displayed in the comparison overview. Users can switch between different metrics, such as cumulative cases, daily incidence, hospitalizations, or ICU admissions, to see how the earlier and later lockdown reduced the number of cases as well as patients and fatalities.